Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Tubolite City and Touring Bicycle Inner Tube. If there's one thing that can instantly ruin a ride, it's getting a flat tire. That's especially true if you ride in the city or do a lot of commuting, where you have to deal with a lot of rough roads or debris on the road. Tubolite is looking to make punctures a thing of the past with their new X-Tubo City Tour tubes. These have their X-Tubo technology, which provides high puncture resistance and an unheard of 1-year warranty. So if you actually get a flat, you can just send it back and get a replacement. Packaging wise, very simple. You see a distinctive orange tube that Tubolite is known for. And then simple cardboard box with everything just printed right on it. And on the back, again, same information. We'll go ahead and take it out of the box and go over the specs. Retail price on this is $24.90, so like a lot of the Tubolito products, it's quite expensive. So you're definitely paying a premium for the technology. It has that 1-year flat warranty, which is really impressive. So even though it's expensive, if you've gone flats before, you know you have to go through multiple tubes. This can save you quite a bit of money. It has Presta and Schrader valve options, so you can choose the one that's right for you. And as with a lot of the Tubolito products, you can see quite compact. So you can see, compared to a butyl rubber, it's a lot flatter and has this proprietary material. It's compatible with 30 to 50 millimeter tires. So you can even use this on a road bike if you don't mind the slightly heavier weight. And it works on disc or rim brakes. In terms of what comes in the box, that's about it. You have a little rubber holder, so you can pack this away and then pop it on your bike whenever you need it. Also, don't forget to activate the warranty to make sure you can take advantage of that 1-year replacement policy. Now let's take a look at the weight of the tube. We'll go ahead and take off the little strap that holds it together. This is the Presta version, and that comes in at 136 grams, which is pretty close to the claimed weight. Now let's take a closer look at the fit and finish of the Tubolite tires. Obviously, these cost almost as much as a lot of people's tires at almost $25. And with this version of the Tubolite variations, you get that 1-year warranty, which actually makes it worth it, especially if you ride in the city and a lot of debris. You can see it has a classic orange color, and compared to a rubber tube, these things lay really nice and flat. So you can see a normal one would be almost double that, especially for this 30 to 50 millimeter range. So that's the one big advantage. You can pack multiple spares of these compared to a normal tire, and that's actually what I do with my road bike. I use their lightweight version and then pack 3 tubes instead of 1, so I have that extra backup. They have the distinctive orange finish. You can see that I have that on all their products, and that really makes it stand out. What's unique about the Tubolite is their proprietary material. They don't really tell you what it is, obviously. It's a company secret, but it feels a lot more robust. So has the same stretchability, but it feels thicker, and there's almost rubber-like coating on it, which prevents it from getting the puncture. So it can actually flex. So if you were to try to puncture it, it would flex out of the way. You have the nice orange valve cover. That's a great way to actually tell if someone is running these. It's pretty hard to miss. It's not threaded, so you can actually put a little lock ring, which is one downside. And the orange color is a little bit distracting. It would have been nice if it had other color options. And you can see if you just fully unfold it, just rubber finish, and you can see some basic printing on top of it. So one thing to point out here is it actually says do not use with rim brakes, even though the box itself and the website and everywhere says rim brakes and disc brakes are compatible. With their lighter Tubolites, you actually don't want to use them with rim brakes due to the heat, but with this one, it looks like they just forgot to change the printing on here. Now let's do a comparison between the Tubolite tube and a standard butyl tube. What I have here on the left is a standard butyl tube for a road cycling tire. So you can see it's thinner than the Tubolite version. You can also see that the valve stems are different. Most of the ones you purchase will have the rubber threaded design or non-threaded, while the Tubolite save a little bit of weight by just going with this polymer design all the way up until the valve head itself. They also have that distinctive orange coloring, which makes it really hard to miss. Now, in terms of the anti-puncture claims here, the idea with the Tubolite polymer is that it's a lot more flexible, so it'll actually move out of the way instead of getting flat. So if I take a little screwdriver here and push it through, you can see it will go through there with enough force, And then this is how you typically get a puncture. You either get a puncture through some kind of piece of glass or shard, or it can actually get pinched inside your rim. But you can see here, the rubber one does a good job, so you can see it flexes, and it just requires enough force before it pops through. If we repeat that with the Tubolite, you can see same thing, but it's a lot more flexible. You can see it actually sticks out quite a bit before it'll actually puncture. So you can see with that, there's actually just a little slight mark here, but it didn't actually puncture through. So you really have to put a lot of force. These are not impenetrable, so if you push hard enough, it will go through. So I'm not going to actually do that here, but it just indicates that for comparable forces, where this one would kind of cut through, the Tubolite does a little bit better. And with a 1-year warranty, you don't have to worry about a flat. Just make sure you sign up for the warranty using your card before you start using it. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the Tubolite tubes. What you like about them is they have a very impressive warranty. It's pretty rare to see any type of no-fly warranty, so a 1-year one is very exciting to see. It also packs flatter than butyl tubes, even though it's designed for robustness, instead of lightweight like some of the other Tubolito tubes. And they feel fast and smooth on the road, and they also install just like any standard tube, so there's nothing really special about them. The cons for the tube is the fact they have limited size options currently. It has a non-threaded valve body, which means you can't use a standard lock ring. You need to use a little rubber one if you want to hold the valve body down against your rim. Taking everything into account would give the tubes a 9.3 out of 10. They're nice, robust, and durable tubes with a very impressive warranty to back them up. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at The Sweet Cyclists. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.